Students, today's problem is to compute Bowleys coefficient of skewness, which is also called as quartile coefficient of skewness. See the data. Uh, you should not come to a conclusion that it is a discrete series. See the captions carefully, values above and number of values. So actually you should convert this data into continuous series. So I am writing the class interval. The clues for the class intervals are in the problem 0, 10, 20. So the class interval should be 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. I can stop with this 60 because above 60 there are 0 values. Okay. Now I need the frequencies of each classes. In this class I need the values which are more than 0, which are 130, but I don't want the values which are more than 10, that is 120. So I should exclude 120 from 130, that is reduce 120 from 130. So the answer is 10. I need the values which are more than 10, that is 120. 10 to 20 na 10 க்கு மேல values வேணும், 20 க்கு மேல இருந்தா வேண்டாம். 120 minus 100, 20. 100 minus 70, 30. 70 minus 30, 40. 30 minus 10, 20. 10 minus 0, 10. That's all. So now compute the cumulative frequencies 10, 30, 60, 100, 120. Just keep on adding the values. You get the value of n. Okay. Now compute the first quartile, for which you should compute n by 4. 130 divided by 4 is 32.5. Now leave all the values which are less than 32.5 in CF class. In the number 32.5 விட கம்மி, leave it, but this number is greater than 32.5. Consider this value. The corresponding class is called Q1 class. The lower limit of this class is 20. The frequency of this class is 30. The cumulative frequency of the pre-quartile class. Quartile class ku previous class oda CF value, which is 30. And I is the magnitude of the class interval, the difference between upper limit and lower limit, which is 10. Now you compute Q1. The formula is L plus n by 4 minus CF by F into I. So your L is 20, n by 4 is 32.5, minus CF is 30, F is 30, into I is 10. Do it with your calculator. Your answer is 28.33. So Q1 has been computed. Now you go to Q2. So to compute Q2, find n by 2, which is 130 by 2, that is 65. In the CF column, leave all values which are less than 65. Consider that value which is greater than 65. So the corresponding class 30 to 40 is Q2 class. Okay. The lower limit of this class is 30. The frequency of this 30 to 40 is 40. Cumulative frequency of the pre-quartile class is 60, and I is the magnitude of the class interval 10. This class interval 10. Now let us compute Q2. The formula is L plus n by 2 minus Cf by F into I. L is 30, n by 2 is 65, minus 60 we have written here, by F is 40 into I is 10. Do it with your calculator. The answer is 31.25. Okay, so Q2 is over. Now let us go to Q3. Compute 3n by 4, that is 3 into 130 by 4. The answer is 97.5. In the CF column, leave all values which are less than 97.5. This value is just greater than 97.5. The corresponding class is Q3 class. See, the Q2 class and Q3 class may or may not be the same, right? Here they are the same. The lower limit of Q3 class is 30. The frequency of Q3 class is 40. The CF value of pre-Q3 class is 60. And the magnitude of the class interval is 10 again. Now compute Q3. The formula is L plus 3n by 4 minus Cf by F into I. Your L is 30, 3n by 4 is 97.5 minus 60 by 40 into 10. So the value of Q3 is 39.375. So with all these values Q3, Q2 and Q1, we are going to compute the Bowleys coefficient of skewness. Q3 plus 2Q1 minus 2Q2, Q3 plus Q1 minus 2Q2 divided by Q3 minus Q1. Q3 39.375, Q1 28.33 minus 2 into Q2 97.5 divided by Q3 39.375 minus Q1 28.33. Do it with your calculator. The answer is 0.47. So, since it is a positive value, we say that the distribution is positively skewed. So this is how you compute Bowleys coefficient of skewness, which is otherwise called quartile coefficient of skewness. Right? Thank you.